So yeah, I was walking past, and then the fire was just coming right out of the house. I kicked that door down, went in there, and I grabbed that little dog and I pulled it out. Now Ben and Jerry's gonna make an ice cream after me.
What's it gonna be called?
They're workshopping some ideas, something with blazing in there. They're talking about putting peppers in it. I'm not too crazy about the idea, but they said they got to stay on brand. So
Blazing Dog.
yeah, something like that. I don't know, maybe some peppers and hot dog flavored ice cream. I'm not too sure.
Ooh, I'd buy that.
Hey, what's
Oh,
going on?
hello.
I'm cool.
And I'm Joey.
Let's just roll with it. I can't. I was looking at the C and I was like, that stands for coal.
Rough start. Rough start.
Yeah, rough start. Rough start. Yeah. Well, this week I'll be cool. All right. We got some weird news for you.
Yeah. Why don't we? You got two for us today, so let's
I
start
do.
with you.
I do. I got two. First one's gonna kind of rile some people up. It riled me up a bit. It's
Ooh.
not serious,
Ooh.
but I read it and I gave it a scoff, if you will.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost essentially exactly what I said. People left outraged as woman expects dog sitter to work for 2.22 pounds an hour. So it's like $3.
As I say, so we got another over the pond.
Yeah, we got another
here.
over the pond story here.
$3 an hour.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It gets crazier. Here we go. Welcoming welcoming a puppy into your home is a huge responsibility and something which requires a lot of thought before jumping into it. A dog owner has been slammed for expecting for someone to watch her pet for as little as 2.22 pounds an hour while she is at work. This is the part that gets even worse. Wanting them to work from 6:45 p.m. till 3 a.m.
What?
The woman needs the woman needs someone to walk, feed, and play with her dog while she is out of the house. She also has two cats who would need to be watched over, but is not the same capacity as the 9-year-old crossbreed. So,
Dude, wait. So she wants someone to watch the dog throughout the night?
yeah. So this lady wants somebody to watch her dog while she's at work. She works from 6:45 to 3 a.m.
Let the dog sleep.
All right, here we go. Let me tell you what when putting on an advert on social media, she wrote, quote, "I'm in search for a dog sitter. The hours are a bit weird, but the job is easy. I have a shepherd pit mix that has separation anxiety, making it hard to leave her alone while my husband and I are at work on campus. A responsible, friendly, trustworthy person to sit Reese in our campus housing apartment from 6:45 till 3 a.m. Pay £20. I will make sure there are snacks, whatever soda, juice, water you like to drink. We have Wi-Fi and Netflix as well as a bunch of movies. You would need to take Reese for a short toilet walk outside the complex a few times, but that is all there is to it. I have two cats as well. If you're allergic, this is probably not for you."
Okay. All right. So I understand separation anxiety in dogs. I get that. And I get that that can be an issue, especially with these COVID dogs now. People got a lot
Yep.
of dogs during the
Yep.
pandemic. But to have someone essentially you're asking them to stay up throughout the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they have another job during the day,
Right. That's
which
a little
I mean,
tough.
generally most people have day jobs, unless you're a nurse who also has a night job. But you wouldn't be
Right.
applying for this job then if you had a night
Right.
job.
And 20 pounds a day ain't covering your
No,
bills. So this would be a
like
side gig.
yeah, and I'm assuming that the dog probably will sleep and
Yeah.
not be as energetic if it was the daytime. So I mean,
Mhm.
you still have to stay up.
Right. So
It's
we're
not like you're
both
just
dog
sleeping
dads.
there.
All right. We're both dog dads. We both got
Dog
dogs.
dads. Yep, we're gonna start a Facebook group. Dog dads.
I would put millions of dollars down that says that is already a Facebook group. But I have my first dog, Blue, has really bad separation anxiety. He freaks out, and the one time I left him out of his kennel, back when I put him in a kennel, he ripped up the carpet. Easy way to fix that. I got a second dog.
Yeah.
They keep each other company. I mean, I work 8 to 5. I mean, give or take, but Monday through Friday, like a regular person, they're fine all day
Yep.
by themselves. I don't put them in kennels. They just roam around the house, but they're together. So I don't,
Same.
yeah, I, I don't understand. But that being said, I also know how much work it is to take care of a dog. I know
Yes.
for the most part, they're just gonna hang out, chill, do whatever. But like, if I ask somebody to, like, I would feel bad paying somebody to watch my dogs because I know how much of a hassle they are. Like, even just to take them outside is work. Like, it's
I've
not
watched
just
your
like
dogs before.
right, yeah, it's not just like
The sleeping was definitely different.
yeah, yeah. They have very
Like
odd sleeping patterns. I don't know.
a dog trying to sleep on my head, essentially.
Yeah, yeah. The one goes above, one goes below. That's the
Yeah.
rule of thumb. But yeah, it's a lot to watch them. So it's like I I feel bad if I have somebody to watch them. So it's like it, even fathom the idea to be like, yeah, even if I just ask somebody, be like, hey, I'll pay you to watch my dogs all day, and be like, yeah, $20 is like, okay, what am I watching them for 2 hours? Like, and that's being like,
Exactly. Yeah. Am I gonna stop by for like
yeah, for
2
like,
potty
yeah,
breaks? Is that what you want? Like,
yeah. Even then, I'd still be like, I'll throw you $50. Like, that's
yeah,
just to
like
stop by. If somebody's coming to
yeah.
stay at my house, like, I'll pay. Like, I don't even know what a reasonable number would be, but let alone for them to come stay from 6:45 to 3 a.m. Like, that's a crazy time. Like, that's
Not worth
yeah.
$20.
No, that's not even
This
remotely close worth $20. At
officially
least, $100. Like,
maybe.
maybe. Like, and that's like if
Th-
I
th-
part time in
Yeah.
McDonald's,
Yeah.
like
Maybe.
that's I'm talking minimum $100. I'm leaning more in the 200 range. And at
It's
that
just a
point,
big yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, you're throughout the night too. Like,
mhm,
I mean, that's gotta be exhausting. I mean,
extremely,
yeah,
yeah. Like, but yeah, a lot of people just said, while most users agreed you'd have to be stupid to accept this job, other believe the owner would be better off booking her dog into a kennel overnight than waiting around for
yeah,
somebody to take her up
yeah.
on her offer. Yeah. So yeah, it's
I
just a lot of
mean,
talk.
or you just really gotta send your dog to training to hopefully you can train to get rid of separation anxiety. I mean, you can do
Yeah, you
that.
can.
So,
It takes work, yeah, but you
I
can.
mean, you might want to try that. That way you don't have to end up putting your dog in a daycare or having someone watch it for dirt cheap
Right, nothing. Yeah,
that no one's going
literally.
to accept. So,
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's the
scoffed.
story. I give it a $20. What do
Crazy.
you got, Kolsky?
Crazy. I got something that'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, let's see it. Knock these socks off.
Toronto Billboard offers a single stick of string cheese for trade.
Wait, hold on. What?
So, I'll read into this. A Canadian man who found a stick of string cheese in a refrigerator of his new home offered the snack up for trade with a large billboard ad in the middle of downtown Toronto.
Okay, so we're talking real estate.
Yeah, so we got a Canadian here, and he decided, I don't want this string cheese. And so instead of throwing it away in this refrigerator that he just moved in,
Mhm.
uh, he decided to try to trade
Hmm.
for something and put the whole ad on a big old billboard.
Hey.
There's a picture of the cheese and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
What's
it's a
it? What? Yeah.
single marble flavored stick of black diamond cheese string.
Hmm.
And it says for trade, one cheese string. And then it says accepting trades for one cheese string, marble flavor, still in original packaging. No low balls. I know what
No,
I
I know what I
have.
got. I know what I got. So, do you think we're looking at a trade up situation where he's trying to get a house?
Well,
Oof.
I think there may have been some offers. Let's
Oh,
see
okay.
here. Uh, the man behind the billboard is Angel Domingo, And he said he found the stick of cheese in the refrigerator, and he said he has experience using resale websites to trade items, including vehicles, car parts, and furniture. So he used these skills to trade this cheese from steak.
This cheese up,
String.
yeah. The billboard was a smart choice because if I saw it, I'd be like, I want that cheese. Not for eating, for the
Yeah,
story.
exactly. But I guess somebody told me, he said in quotes, somebody told me that I wouldn't get anything for it and nobody would want it. But I guess people well, they mistyped this. I guess some people really want it. He's received multiple offers, but he thinks that the most tempting and the most odd offer was 2 Persian cats for the cheese
For the
stick.
cheese. Man, that's kind of a steal. 2 Persian cat, 2 for 1.
Yeah. So he said he hasn't accepted any offers yet, and he said the cheese is still edible, and it has months until expiration date. So he's going to keep it up
Okay.
there, see what else he can get.
Yeah, see what else we can get. I mean, that's honestly the billboard's a pretty smart move. I mean, it's a bit of an investment, but
2 Persian cats?
2 Persian cats is a pretty good deal, dude. Like,
I think that I would have
now,
been intrigued.
yeah. Now, if he's just looking for like a one-time trade-off, just for the oh man, excuse me, just for the laughs, I would have taken the cats. I'm not even a big cat guy, but just for the fact that every time somebody asks me, like, "Oh, how'd you get the cats?" Be like, traded a stick of cheese for them.
Stick cheese, marble
yeah.
cheese to be exact.
Marble
Yeah.
cheese. Yeah, I'll give you the deets on this. But if we're talking like if he's trying to like trade up and he's trying to do the whole Craigslist, get a house starting with a pen thing,
Yeah.
I would have held off. I wouldn't have took the cats because cats are already hard enough to get rid of. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
versus
then
try to
you
get
try
rid
to
of them
trade.
for
Yeah,
stick
what can you
cheese.
trade
Yeah.
the cat for?
All right, you gotta
lawnmower?
find somebody who really maybe. I mean, if you really like cat, you gotta find because cats are like a certain thing. Like people really gotta like cats taking a cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought
That's
I think it's cool. I think I'm gonna try to figure out what I can use with a billboard for. I
ooh, what
think
could you use a billboard for?
yeah, what can we let's put our our talk show on there.
Yeah, so we put our show up there, but might be a smart investment.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What do you
I don't
guys
know.
think? You think you saw our show on a billboard, you'd tune in?
Yeah,
Maybe.
and what would be the smartest thing to put on said billboard to advertise the show? Maybe it would be one of our sponsors.
Ooh, we've had so many great
We have
sponsors.
so many. Maybe we can get one of those electronic billboards. So it would just be our show, and then just run all
Cycles
our
through the
sponsors. Yeah,
sponsors. Yeah, our sponsors would love it. So that'd
the
be cool.
sponsors would be all about it. Maybe we can get them to be part-time investors.
Ooh, we're cooking now.
Yeah, now we're cooking. We're talking business. All right, we can't be talking business on scene. That's behind the scenes stuff.
Put a hole in it.
But I got one more story for you, Kolsky.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
85-year-old message in a bottle found inside New Zealand monument.
Ooh, wait, in a monument?
Mm-hmm. On August 8th, officials in Christchurch, New Zealand said a crew demolishing an old monument made an unusual discovery, a message in a bottle from the original stonemason team. The Christchurch City Council said the crew working to dismantle the Citizens War Memorial found the glass bottle when they cracked the concrete in the exact right spot to reveal the hidden object. Quote, it was a fluke discovery, Brent Smith, the council's head of vertical capital delivery. Oh, that must be okay. Vertical capital delivery said in a news release, the contractor was working on dismantling the concrete core of the memorial when a big chunk of concrete broke off, revealing the glass bottle. If the concrete had not been broken in the exact spot, we would have never have found it.
Whoa.
Yeah, the damage note inside the bottle was dated February 1937 and contained a list of names of the stonemasons who originally constructed the monument.
No way.
The note is a bit worse for wear, or quote, the note is a bit worse for wear, but it is an amazing link to the past that could easily have laid undiscovered, Smith said. The Masons team that deconstructed the memorial to transport it to its new home in Cathedral Square said the discovery was meaningful to them.
Sure.
There's a last little bit of it here. Quote, this discovery is a reminder of the rich history and tradition we're helping to preserve. It is humbling to work on such an important memorial, said the Goldfield stonemason Regan Shanks. The Smith said officials are planning to include a photo of the original note in a time capsule to be buried at the memorial's new site, which I think that's really
Ooh,
cool. Keep it going. Yeah, that's the story.
I
Just a nice
think
little message in a bottle.
I think that's really neat. I think people should hide more things in
Yeah, in
things they
things, right?
build.
Yeah, that'd
Like
be cool. Like your own little signature in there.
yeah, I feel like I've heard stories of people like construction workers or something who will
Hmm.
put maybe like a picture of or something in the wall, and then if
Yeah.
someone ever changes or remodels or something, they find it and they're like, "Whoa, like this is
Oh,
wild."
yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no. What would you, if let's say you constructed a monument? What message in the bottle would you leave? Would you just leave your name, or would you write something cool on it?
I think I wouldn't leave a message in a bottle. I'd leave a fake skeleton.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, and then I'd dress them up in clothes so they deteriorate over
Yeah.
time, and then
Right. Right. Right.
um just put like I was murdered by, and like
Just
make like
scribbles.
the yeah, like you can't really read it, like it's hard to read,
Yeah.
and it's just
I was gonna start. Looks like it started with like a J or something, and just pedals off. Like.
yeah. And it'll just eventually that'll become a Netflix show on who killed
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mystery Man in the
Yeah. The
maybe I
search
need
for
to
the
take
concrete
real
bones.
bones. I
Yeah.
need a grave robber.
Yeah, let's desecrate a grave real quick. And,
That
I'll tell
sounds
you what,
horrible.
Kolsky. I'll tell you what. I'll lend you my body when I die in 5 years.
Yes, perfect.
When I die
Perfect.
from the mass amounts of sugar consumption and my horrible sleep patterns, whichever one gets me first.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you have permission to bury my bones in a undisclosed location with a weird note.
Ooh, okay, okay. What am I able to keep your stakes in this show?
Yeah,
Because
that's fine. Well,
the
I
show's
do
gonna
have.
be huge.
Oh yeah,
So
naturally. By that time, it's going
yeah,
to be
yeah.
a multi-million-dollar empire. But
Right.
yeah, we'll work on that. We'll get the lawyers involved.
Okay, okay. I can't tell me right now. Okay, I get it. We're on the show. Okay. Fine. Fine. All right. What would
Don't
you
want to
write
show
in
our
the
hand. Don't want to
bottle?
show. I would write something about it being haunted. Like, oh, if do not desecrate this memorial. If broken, if the seal is broken, the ghosts have escaped. It is time to run, or something like that.
If you're
It is
reading
too
this, you're
late.
dead.
Yeah, it is too late. You've made a grave mistake. Turn back.
Or
Something like that.
it'll be great if you wrote something like something long and meaningful, and then at the end you just put "Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you
Rickroll.
down." And just be like,
LOJK.
"You've been rickrolled."
Just Rickroll. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
You've been
Man,
rickrolled from.
do you remember there was an artist that like went out to the middle of the desert? Oh man, this is probably when we were in high school, and they set up a forever continuous loop of Toto's Africa.
No way. I don't
Yeah,
remember
that
this.
it was like a big deal. Some artists like found a location, like super remote location in the desert in Africa, and they set up a speaker and like an iPod, and they like rigged the whole thing so it's like solar powered, so it'll like it's like a contained unit and it'll always run, and it just plays Toto from Africa or Africa by Toto on repeat, like constantly.
Could you just imagine you're lost
Oh,
out in the out in
that's
the
I'd be like, this is it. I've
African
lost it. I'm
desert,
crazy. Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you just hear dun 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 dun. You're just like, what is happening?
Rains down there. Well, let me look this
Am
up
I
real
in the
quick.
afterworld?
Yeah.
I guess the
Uh,
rain's down in Africa. Is there more to it?
I don't know. Let me see. It's gonna bother me. Toto's Africa has come home to speak thanks to an installation by an artist who plans to play the song on loop in the Nubian desert for eternity.
What?
Uh, Set up installation in an undiscovered location 1,200 miles in the 1,200-mile long Nubian desert. This was in 2019. Huh, no, I thought it was a lot sooner.
Oh, okay.
There's no update on it. Maybe I'll bring you an update next week. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
wild.
do some digging on this, and we'll come back next week on it. But yeah, it's just like an iPod on a white platform, and then like it's all surrounded by little white platforms that have speakers on it.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I'll do
all
some
right.
digging on this week, and that'll be one of my stories next week. How's that sound?
That sounds good. That sounds good. All right.
But in the
Well,
meantime, I think we got a segment to get to, Kolsky.
yeah, I think that was good for weird
Yeah.
news. So,
Yeah. So we are going to button up some ends over here, and we'll meet you on over the next segment. And welcome back. We've got some conspiracy theories to talk about, Kolsky.
that was Stranger Things.
Did you mean Stranger Wings?
Stranger Wings.
I got one. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first? Because I believe this really happened.
Oh, I have some. This is one I chose that I believe could be closest to a true thing, but I don't know. I'm very harsh on conspiracy theories. There's not many that I'm gonna believe, to be honest.
Hold on, real quick. Before we get into our stories, did you happen to stumble upon the birds aren't real?
I did stumble upon that. And
I was gonna
brought that one up.
Yeah, I almost brought it.
I read into that one a little bit, and I thought it was hilarious. And I don't know. I'm
just a quick reference. You guys can go do your own research. The theory is that no bird is real, and that they're all drones by the government to spy on us.
Sadly, I've seen dead birds. But
well, they say their batteries just died.
I have not seen the batteries, and I've seen a bird ran over, and there are no batteries in the guts of a bird.
I'm gonna start going off on it because they believe that's why birds perch on power lines so they could charge their batteries, and that their biggest point. And when you ask them like, why do you think birds aren't real? Is you've never seen a baby pigeon, have you? It's like, no, I haven't.
True.
They're like, they're all over the place though, aren't they? You're like, yeah, I guess you would think you'd see a baby pigeon, but yeah, I got one. You want me to go first?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Jump into it.
All right. Have you ever heard of the Philadelphia experiment?
It sounds familiar, actually.
So, the Philadelphia experiment is one of the most grotesque military urban legends ever and is endured as an infamous World War II conspiracy theory. All right, let's get into it.
Okay. All right.
According to the legend, on October 28th, 1943, the USS Eldridge, a Cannon-class destroyer escort, was conducting top-secret experimental designs to win command of the oceans against the Axis power. The rumor was that the government was creating technology that would render naval ships invisible to enemy radar in the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. It was time to test it out. Ooh. So they believed that they had this technology that was going to make ships turn invisible. Like, can't see them at all.
Yeah.
Witnesses claim an eerie green-blue glow surrounding the hull of the ship as her generator spun up, and then suddenly the Eldridge disappeared. The ship was then seen in Norfolk Naval Shipyard in Virginia before disappearing again and reappearing back in Philadelphia. The legend states that the classified military documents reported that the Eldridge crew were affected by the events in disturbing ways. Some went insane, others developed mysterious illnesses, but others still were said to have been fused together with the ship, still alive, but the limbs sealed in the metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah. So they believe that not only were they that the government was working on invisibility cloaks, essentially, but they were also
Sure.
working on teleportation. Or
Okay.
they say that there's a possibility that while working with the um, unbalanced capabilities of sciences beyond their understandings, that they somehow mess with something that some interdimensional plane that we don't really comprehend, and it forced the ship to be somewhere else before it came back to where it was. And then when it came back, people would, again, either sick, or they went on to become sick, like mentally ill, or they went on to become physically ill in weird ways. And the most gruesome part, like I said, was that um, a lot of the crew had become fused in, so you'd be walking down the halls and it'd be like an arm sticking out of the metal, and they're like a face, or like you can hear them in the walls. So yeah, that's kind of the whole conspiracy theory. There's people say article for the Journal of Scientific Explorations. Uh, Jacques F. Vallée theorized that deep-seated imagery is key to planting a hoax in the minds of the masses and of the educated public. But and then this kind of breaks down how it's a whole hoax, how they believe
Hmm.
it's a hoax.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not swayed.
So let me tell you this. What causes the most rapid expansion of technology?
The internet?
War.
Oh,
War is the
yeah,
number
that makes
one.
sense.
Yeah, war is
I
the
was
number
thinking of
one
it like
thing.
literally.
Literally, yeah, no. Well, the internet came from war. Um,
True.
it's
Okay.
everything. All like anytime you see that there's a massive influx in technology, it is usually coincided with some kind of war.
Sure.
Uh, so they were probably like, let's just give it a shot, man. Like they were going for all of it. A little something,
Yeah.
something for you. But they were doing. I mean, right around this time is when they started messing with the nukes. They got Einstein over here and a couple other German scientists. They're like, let's build a bomb. Uh, and they never thought that could be done. Like they they were messing with some sciences that nobody was too sure about in the 40s. So, and the government does shady stuff all the time, man. They got stuff you
I
don't even
don't
know
doubt
about.
that.
So,
But to invisibility cloak a boat
mhm.
seems like seems far fetched to me. That seems
Okay.
very difficult. I've seen where they got these like poncho things that are like
Mhm.
invisibility. Like I've seen those,
Yeah. Right.
but that's now.
Right.
You telling
I don't
me
think
we got a poncho, but they were covering a whole
but the
boat?
size of boat. I don't. What I think is that they were shooting for invisibility, and they didn't quite understand the science, and they might have dabbled in teleportation accidentally. I think they were maybe humming some tunes that they weren't quite sure about, and making some experimental decisions that they weren't quite sure about.
It is so hard to grasp the mind around teleportation. If that it'd be
I mean,
seeing is believing for me, and that's
I mean,
difficult.
to me, honestly, the universe is so vast, and science is such a ever evolving thing that if you told me, yeah, teleportation will be a thing in 100 years, I'm like, yeah, 100% believe that. Like, I could see that. Like,
I don't know.
I
I don't
think,
think so.
I think so.
I think
And
100 years is a fraction of barely any time.
okay, let me put this in the perspective then. In the 1980s, if you would have tried to explain what the internet is today to somebody in the
Sure.
1980s, they would have their brain would have melted.
Yeah,
Like
it makes
the
sense.
fact
It
that
makes sense.
in the last just 20 years, the crazy rapid expansion. I mean, explaining virtual reality to somebody would have been
Yeah,
wild.
but the movement of your
Atoms.
particles, yes, your
Mm,
atoms is like, we have that technology you're talking about and stuff, but
mm,
this is, I feel like, is a whole new thing. Like the thing that I find even really far fetched is like cloning, how we've been able to clone sheep or
yeah.
something like that. Like, that to me is insane. But no, you're right. It could
Uh,
be. It could be. Yeah, yeah.
For the first time, scientists have successfully teleported information between two separate atoms in unconnected enclosures a meter apart, a scientific milestone in the global quest for particle quantum information processing.
I mean,
That's different.
I'm gonna need some more research, but
so teleport in the same two last year. The scientists confirmed the information passed between that phantoms of chip. Okay, I'll get back to this. But teleportation
I like
is
it.
100% going to be a possibility. I could see it.
Okay, I believe you. Yeah.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right. Well, mine actually it kind of goes along with yours with the government and military.
Okay.
So this kind of fits, I do think there's some shady things going on, but
100%.
there's a lot of stuff that we can't know, so that they keep from us. And this has to do with one of my favorites that I was fascinated by as a child. And it is Area 51 Indians.
Okay.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories that I was
Strap
looking
in,
at.
folks. We're getting into it.
Yeah. There was quite a bit, the birds, the JFK assassination. That one's still pretty interesting, actually. Some other different, weird ones, but this one I found could be the closest to something that's actually happening, in my personal opinion. That's my own personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Area 51 is something that literally no one knows about. And I feel like everyone in the world, basically knows about almost every, nothing's private anymore, basically.
Right. No, yeah, there's no privacy. Privacy went out the window a long time ago.
I mean, you can Google Maps, Street View, everything. You can, but you can't, Area 51, you can't,
do it
and like,
no, you can't.
It's the one place where we just don't know what's going on in there, and it talks about we may have, and I don't know who this is, but thanks to the space program, but who gave us such innovations as the stealth fighter and Kevlar? And then it says aliens, of course.
Naturally.
Conspiracy theorists believe that the remains of a crashed UFO spacecraft are stored. So all crashing UFOs. If you believe in UFOs, they believe that all of these go to Area 51, an Air Force base about 150 miles from Las Vegas, where government scientists reverse engineer the aliens' highly advanced technology. This has become a variety of supposed UFO sightings in the area, and testimony from a retired Army colonel who says he was given access to the extraterrestrial materials gathered from an alien spacecraft that crashed in, and I know a lot of people have heard about this one, the Roswell, New Mexico case. But some believe that the government studies time travel at Area 51, also known as Groom Lake or Dreamland. The government has developed advanced aircraft and weapon systems at nearby Nellis Air Force Base, including stealth bombers and reconnaissance planes. And the government's official line that the details of Area 51 are classified for purposes of national security is only seen as further proof that the military is hiding aliens or alien spacecrafts. That's kind of the gist of the Area 51.
The whole bag.
But it fascinates me because, this place is. They talk about how it doesn't seem heavily guarded. Like you can just go through the chain link fence essentially. But
I'll tell you what, the second you step foot on there, you're gone. They come swoop you up real quick.
But then they also say that there's cameras there that literally see every inch of the barrier and all that. I guess there's tons of warning signs to not step foot past it.
Yeah.
I remember there was doing that we're gonna charge Area 51. I thought that was hilarious.
I thought that was funny.
What they were like, we're gonna send the Karens in first, and then
that
was hilarious. if aliens were real, it's hard for me to believe that aliens are real, but it's also something I don't know. I've never seen before, but if they were real, this would be the place they'd be, right? I mean,
You asking me? Do you want me to get into it?
what are your thoughts? Are you thinking Area 51 is just, or do you think there's
No.
something
Oh,
behind
no.
it?
Okay. So all right. First, everybody put your tinfoil hats on. All right.
Ah.
I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of something real quick. There is a theory that our President Eisenhower, had a meeting
Yep.
with aliens, and they came to an agreement that aliens are allowed to abduct people as long as they disclose technological advances to our government.
Right.
So
this is shown in. Have you watched the American Horror Story for this one?
no, not yet.
It's in there. You should
Is it
watch
in there?
that one. Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's one of the newer ones.
Okay, so that is a theory that President Eisenhower met with the Greys, is what they're called, and they wrote up a contract and they
Yep.
had a discussion about it. So I believe that Area 51 originally was for stuff like this. I think that it was because originally, before everybody knew about Area 51, it didn't exist. It wasn't on the
Right.
books. Nobody like it was like if you even said the words Area 51, everybody would be like, "What are you talking about? Like that's not
Right.
real." Like what do you? And then as time went on, the beans essentially spilled out of the can, and people figured it out. I think that there's now a new Area 51 somewhere. I think that I think Area
decoy.
51. Yeah, I think Area
It's just a
51 is
normal
now
air
decoy.
base.
I think they probably have experimental stuff there. Like I think they do probably have some sort of like experimental technologies and stuff like that, or stuff that they're working
Sure.
on. But I don't think they have aliens there anymore. I think they moved them to an even more secure place that nobody knows about. And when in again 100 years, when Area 77 comes up, there'll be a new Area 51, and they'll transfer them to another place. I think it's always going to be like that as far as aliens go.
Okay.
I think Area 51's now too recognized and is now would be seen as a threat because of stupid stuff like the Facebook group that's trying to storm them all at once. I think it's too public. But I do
So
think they
essentially,
have a lot
you
of
do
expense.
believe in it.
I do believe in it. Yeah, I believe in it. I don't know if it's again. I don't think it's to this day being used for that, but I think at one point. I think that's what its original intention was, and I think that now again uses it for experimental technologies that they aren't too sure, or that they're working on some weird stuff. But as far as aliens go, I think there's another alien base somewhere that they're keeping them.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I like it. I mean, I don't I know some people who work jobs who, maybe they work on like military parts
Mm.
or stuff like that, and they're allowed to know what they can know, but they're not allowed to
Yeah,
know some things past
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And so
You
I
have
feel like
an X amount of
some
knowledge.
I feel like people who go against the theory may say it is a experimental base
Hmm.
that is working on technology and stuff to,
Hmm.
probably for military reasons.
Yeah,
But I believe I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. They're probably saying, yeah, they're doing that, but it has nothing to do with aliens.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I can see
There's
that
definitely
too.
been people doing. There's definitely people saying that.
Yeah.
Um,
But the younger me was
wants to
fascinated
believe.
by Area 51 and
Hmm.
thought that there was aliens there. I had a video game, Area 51,
Area
and there was
51.
aliens,
They're
and
in
it
there.
was fun.
Yeah,
And I want to believe that they're dissecting an alien or something like
that's
that.
funny. I have an alien tattoo on my chest that says "I want to believe."
Yeah, I've
Well,
seen that.
it's an X-Files tattoo, but yeah. Um, but yeah, that's our Kooky conspiracy corner.
Oh, Cookie Conspiracy Corner. I like it. Oh, that's got to be the name of the
That's
segment.
got to be the title of the segment.
Yeah.
Kooky
Yeah,
conspiracy corner.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
I think we got a sponsor on the line, Kolsky.
yeah. Going on from this segment, let us know if you believe. Let us
Oh
know
yeah,
if you
please do.
think birds are real. I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's know what your opinion on the legitimacy of our avian friends.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
comment,
but
please.
yeah, let us know down below. And while you are arguing very loud with your family member about those conspiracy theories, we're gonna head on over to the sponsor.
Bring, 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 bring. You better pick it up.
It's off the
Sponsor's
hook.
calling.
It's off the hook. We got to go. And welcome to our sponsored segment, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folk. We've got a quite interesting one, Cole, so I'm just going to hop right into it. Now, Cole, do you have any streaming services?
Oh, yeah.
Do you mind listing off
multiple.
a few that you got?
We got Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu,
Gotcha.
Apple TV, HBO Max.
So you got a good amount.
I think that's pretty much most of them, I think.
Yeah. Okay. And do you pay for at least a majority of these?
Yeah, I would say half of them. Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, nowadays they can get pretty pricey, right?
They start to add up. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of a streaming service was to be a cheaper alternative to cable. And now, with every company under the sun opening their own service, it's starting to get just ridiculously expensive. Right? Now, if only there was a more affordable way to watch, The Mandalorian or your Stranger Things, or a good ocean doc like I like to watch. If only it was affordable way.
Yeah,
that'd be nice. Well, now there is.
Whoa!
Introducing Greg's account. Now, every month,
Greg's account. Okay.
Every month, you're gonna Venmo Greg $19.99, and he's gonna send you all his login information for every streaming service there is.
Who's Greg?
No, that's not important. No longer do you have to contemplate deleting a service that you like but you barely use because Greg's account got you covered. Now, how this works is after you send Greg your $19.99, he'll send you a schedule, and you'll get to sign up for all the slots you want to use for the next month. Now, every day has 6 slots per streaming service, and you can only pick 2 a day. So, because people are always banging on Greg's door asking him, how do you get around? Because you can only have so many TVs running Netflix at once, right? So that's how you do it. You get 2, so you get to pick 2 a day. There's 6 slots, but the slots are halved. So there's 3 slots from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then there's 3 slots from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. So you can watch Netflix at 4 a.m. and feel like garbage, and then you can turn on Disney Plus at 7 p.m. and enjoy a nice kids movie with dinner. So it gets a little dicey, but I mean, at the same time, when you really think about it, how often are you really watching Netflix? How often are you really watching Discovery Plus? How often are you watching HBO Max? If you could just be like, all right, from this day to this, on next Tuesday, we've got Netflix from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then we have Disney Plus from 12 a.m. And then that also helps you out because then it narrows down the selection. Because at the same time, whenever you have so many streaming services and you have so many options, you kind of get through.
You can spend hours searching.
Yeah, just scrolling. So if this also helps you whittle down your options and really makes you dedicate yourself to something, maybe try something new. Maybe you did decide like I'm gonna get a little risky and this Sunday afternoon we're doing Discovery Plus only. And you get on there, you're like, I don't think I'd ever would have watched this, but let's just give it a shot because I don't got anything other options. And then you end up loving it, and now you're expanding your media taste, right? So if you give Greg a call and tell him Cole and Joey sent you, he'll cut your first month in half, right?
Whoa,
so $9.99 first month. So Go ahead and Venmo Greg your $19.99 and ditch all your expensive accounts today.
Oh, Greg. Who's Greg?
Joe, are you Greg? Is an entrepreneur. I'm not Greg. No, Greg is an entrepreneur.
All right, is this a side hustle you got going?
No, this is Greg's account. This is his small company that he's. I think for legal reasons he can't put his last name out because I'm not too sure the legality at which this service runs. I think he's in a moral gray zone, but
I love the confusing schedule.
the
That's
schedule
great.
part of it. Yeah, it's how he made
Just,
sense of the madness.
What time do I have this? What?
Yeah. Well, he didn't want another movie pass situation. You know, everybody was talking about the
True.
movie pass, and then everybody signed up for it. And then movie pass was like, I can't do all this. So yeah,
This is great.
it's-
I'm signing up with Greg.
yeah, get
Pronto.
Greg. I mean, you know how much money you could save? I mean, $19.99. That's like 2 streaming services. I mean, soon enough, that's going to be 1 Netflix account.
That was one of my beefs. One of the week.
Yeah,
Netflix.
yeah, not too long ago.
Get out of town. Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, soon enough, that's going to be 1 Netflix account. But with that, you get Discovery Plus, Apple, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Netflix, Hulu, ESPN, Amazon Prime. You get them all. Paramount Plus. All from Greg. All from Greg.
What a guy.
So
what a guy.
What a guy. So yeah, go ahead and figure out his Venmo. And he didn't leave it in the prompt, which I think is weird. So you just got to try to find him and send him your money and enjoy that today. But in the meantime, I think we're gonna head on over to the next segment. What do you think, Kolsky?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get on over there. We'll see you guys over there.
Hey, welcome back. And we are going to cover the United States of America, more specifically, the states involved.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into the states. We're gonna talk about some of their favorites. Some of the
we're gonna talk about, there's state birds. There's the best the state's favorite fast food place.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Or candy, or different things. And we're gonna be the judges. The ultimate judges of this, because once again, we've said this before. We know everything, really.
Naturally, yeah.
So that's it's gonna be exciting to be the judges of this, because we are the geniuses. So
yeah.
Ooh,
this one's right. Okay, let's get right into it here.
You want to start with state birds?
Yeah, let's get into state birds. Start simple.
Okay. Now, this show would be forever if we read every single state bird.
Yeah, we're just gonna graze.
We're not gonna do that.
We're gonna peruse.
We're gonna go over some of the top. So, I found. Well, we're also gonna go over the ones that we live in. So,
yeah, of course.
Joey is in Indiana. He's
unfortunately.
I am from there.
Yeah.
And I do not currently reside there, though. I am in Ohio. But the state bird of Indiana is the cardinal.
It's a plain Jane kind of bird, honestly.
This bird is the state bird for a lot of different states, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
So it's like real original.
Yeah.
Indiana, great.
I mean, like, the cardinal's cool, but like when you see a cardinal, you're like, oh, that's cool. But you know what you say when you see a cardinal next to a blue jay? Well, that blue jay's way cooler.
Well, that blue jay is definitely blue.
Yeah, that's way cooler.
Yeah, you seeing a cardinal on its own, you're like, that's pretty red. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But
you see a blue jay.
It could be more boring, and it could just be like Georgia's brown thrasher, which has a cool name.
Yeah, it sounds brutal.
But the bird is literally just a little brown bird. Boring.
Boring.
Cool one I found. Delaware has the blue hen chicken.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty
Delaware's in the running for one of the top.
Now, New York has to be a pigeon, right?
Let me go down.
Get it.
No, it's the eastern bluebird.
Nah, it's just got to be a pigeon. Should be a pigeon. Let's start now. Everybody tweet at New York, the state, and let them know that their state bird should definitely be. Yeah,
change it to
dirty street
trash
pigeon.
Pigeons.
Yeah,
we want to call it trash pigeons.
And like the picture of it can't be like a good looking pigeon either. It's got to be missing a leg. No. It's got to be has a scarred eye. Like its wing can't fly.
It's been through the ringer.
Yeah, it's got to be a rough bird.
Now another one I found that's pretty cool. New Mexico, they got Mimi, the Roadrunner.
All right,
I think that is cool.
That is cool.
It's a tall looking bird, kind of cool with long legs. Another one I thought was kind of cool is the Pennsylvania ruffed grouse. Grouse is how you say
Grouse.
it. I
Yeah,
remember that.
grouse.
Yes,
That's cool.
that's
Yeah.
kind of cool looking. Pretty big. And then Rhode Island has the Rhode Island red hen, so we got another chicken in there. I kind of like it that there's some chickens in here because
Is there any
it's
it's interesting. Is there any turkeys, or does any state say we're going to be the most American state and make it the bald eagle?
negative. There are no
Negative.
bald eagles in here.
I don't think they're allowed
Bald
to.
eagle is just the U.S. in
The
general.
U.S.
I think,
Yeah,
right?
that's why I didn't. Well, I could see Texas being like, we're more American than the rest. Our
Yeah,
bird's
that's
the
true.
bald eagle. We're so
That's
American
true.
that we share it.
Yeah. I could see that.
I could see that. Or Florida doing the same thing.
I like Utah's the ring-billed gull, so essentially a seagull.
The seagull. Yeah.
Ah, And then I think this one is kind of my favorite. It is Minnesota, and they just have the common loon.
Okay.
Are you familiar with loons?
No, I'm not familiar with loons.
Well, loons are really cool. They're basically like a duck,
Oh, okay.
and they can swim underwater for like a really long time. They're in Wisconsin. They're literally like one will claim a whole lake.
Hmm.
And they're cool. They fish underwater. They pop up randomly by your fishing boat, and they make the coolest noise on the lake that everyone hears, and it's just cawing.
Really cool.
Like that is my personal favorite. But Joe, you got any favorites in here that from what I've read? Any? There,
No,
Louisiana has the pelican,
okay,
eastern
that's
brown
cool.
pelican.
Yeah, I like that. You know, it would be really cool if birds were real, but unfortunately they're not. So this is all government.
You're right. You're right.
And
All these birds are different types of robots spying.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So can't really get behind that.
I got you. Hey, I feel you. I feel you.
I can't put my support up for fake bird drones. That's all I'm saying. Do you want to hop over to some of my lists? I got 3. I got favorite soft drinks,
Let's do it.
most popular candies, and most popular fast foods by state. Which one do you want?
Let's do fast foods. Let's do it.
Right, let's hop over to fast foods.
Can I guess what Ohio's is?
Yeah. Tell me what you think Ohio's is.
I think it's the Skyline chili.
No, actually, this one's actually pretty surprising. It's Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay, all right. What's
you know what's
Indiana?
It's McDonald's, which does make sense.
Yes.
It's weird. Most of these are Chick-fil-A. Like Chick-fil-A takes a good, according to this survey.
That's probably a more recent one because
yeah. Oh, this is a 2022 survey. Yeah.
I think Popeyes is better.
Like I like Chick-fil-A. Had it yesterday. Like it's nice. I don't like their politics, but
Right.
yeah, I like their food. They good chicken, but yeah, I'm not a big chicken like fast food chicken guy. Like, I don't know. Like I'm just gonna have a burger.
I am. I like chicken. Yeah.
My mouth's watering thinking about food now. There's what is this? Let's see here.
What do you think is the top? Do you think McDonald's is covering everything, or it's Chick-fil-A?
It's got well, according to this list, it's a lot of Chick-fil-A. There's Kansas.
Any interesting ones?
Jack in the Box is Kansas.
I don't. I've literally maybe been into one of those before.
Yeah, I've been to one. It's pretty much Chick-fil-A and McDonald's, but Connecticut, Hawaii. Oh, what do you think Hawaii's is? Let's take a shot in the dark. It's
shoot.
It would not. I would not guess this.
KFC.
No, it's Panda Express.
In Hawaii?
Yeah, Connecticut, Hawaii, Minnesota, New Jersey, and Oregon all have Panda Express.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Panda.
Yeah, I love Panda. I just didn't think about it. Like, I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Illinois is White Castle.
Love me some White Castle.
Yeah. Montana, Sonic.
Okay. All right. Sonic's fun.
Like, I'm fine with Sonic. The problem is there's a restaurant here called Dog and Suds that I think is 10 times better than Sonic.
Yeah.
So, New York is Churches.
Church's Chicken. Okay.
Church's Chicken.
Never had it, actually.
Never had it. I pass it all the time. Wyoming is Carl's Jr.
Those are all right. They're all right.
Washington is something called Charlie's. I've never heard of that.
I think I've heard of that. I feel like it's chicken.
Is it chicken? I don't know.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
But yeah, surprisingly, in 2022, it's pretty much McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. And then, like Arizona, California, Nevada, and Utah all are In-N-Out. Which I don't like In-N-Out. Like,
I literally never had it, so I don't know.
I went to, when I was in Denver last time, they have an In-N-Out, and my older brother was like, it's fine. I was like, well, I kind of want to go because, like, everybody talks about it all the time.
Behind it, yeah.
Yeah, everyone talks about how phenomenal it is, how amazing. It's like, all right, so we went and we got it, and I was just like, I don't know. I think Wendy's is better. Like, yeah, Vermont is Taco Bell, Iowa, Wendy's. But yeah,
the thing, McDonald's, it's like, honestly, like, yeah, McDonald's is fine. It's cheap. It's food that fills you up. It makes you feel sick half the time. But yeah, it's not gonna be like, if I got a Wendy's right next to it, I'm going to Wendy's.
Yeah, I'm going to Wendy's. Yeah, like, I like McDonald's, but like, I like McDonald's because I know I will always run into a McDonald's.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, there's always gonna be a McDonald's somewhere. Like,
and
every
it's
time,
always quick.
Yeah, it's always fast. Like,
well,
I do like McDonald's fries a lot. So like, I'll get me a 10-piece McNug with the meal with fries, extra sweet and sour, and then I'll get a McDouble or two.
Yeah, yep. I'll get like 2 McDoubles, 2 McChickens, and a small fry.
I hate the Big Mac.
I don't care for it that much. It's not that
I
great.
hate it. I hate the sauce. I hate the Big Mac sauce. I don't know if it's like a vinegar base. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's the fast foods of the states according to 2022 survey.
Nice.
Yeah, you got another one, Polsky?
Yeah, I just have one quick fact. Delaware, chickens outnumber people 200 to 1 in Delaware.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty then.
Florida. It's illegal to spread a loved one's ashes at Disney World, although many people have tried.
Oh man, I think we got to save this. I think we have to have a weird state facts segment.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we can do that.
Because I think this is too good. I think this is. I
Yeah.
think I can listen to this for hours.
200 chickens to one person.
One person? That's wild. That's
all right, let's go.
Good.
Let's do yours with the. Is it soda or?
I have soft drinks and I have one for candy. By state.
What do you want to do? What are you feeling?
Let's do soft drinks.
All right, I like.
Because there's some on here that are I've never even heard of.
I gotta feel like Coca-Cola is number 1 on many.
Let me look at this. It's a good amount. I'd say there's. Let me. There's 5.
Oh, really?
I think it's a lot.
Let me guess. Indiana. Mountain Dew.
I don't think. Let me pull it up. Indiana. I don't think it's Mountain Dew. No, it is XXX root beer.
What? Oh. What?
Yeah, XXX root beer, which is. I mean, I see it all the time. So let me see when this survey was taken. I mean, it's got to be pretty new because it's got Izzy on here.
What is Izzy?
It's like this weird soda drink. I don't know.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not really on here. Do you want to hear what Florida's is?
Yes, please.
This is I don't know how accurate this survey is because this is what Florida's is. Florida, any fountain soda out of a 7-Eleven Big Gulp. And then when it gives details, it says self-explanatory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see what Ohio's is. Because I don't. Because it shows a picture of the state. Oh, hold on. My headset's running low. One moment. Because it shows a picture of the state. But I don't know. It's Cherokee Red.
Cherokee Red.
Yeah, rarely found outside of Ohio, Cherokee Red is a cherry-flavored drink that is first produced there back in 1969.
I've literally never seen it or nor heard of it, but okay.
Stop. Yeah, get your local gas station, see if they got one. Hold on a second, let me plug me in. Okay.
Yeah,
North Carolina cherry wine.
interesting.
New York is something called Dr. Brown's.
Dr. Brown's.
Yeah, no New York deli would be complete without a case full of Dr. Brown's, which comes in an array of flavors that include cream, black cherry, and
Ooh,
celery.
you know what? I think I've heard of that actually.
Nebraska's. Okay. Now this is, I guess technically, I don't know if this is considered I don't know. What is a soft drink? Anything that's not water?
It's caffeinated or
Does it have to have caffeine in it?
I think so. I think so.
What do you think Nebraska's soft drink is? Taking into account the question I just asked you.
Oh gosh. Some sort of banana drink.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. No, it is Kool-Aid.
Oh, okay.
Kool-Aid
Okay,
is Nebraska's official state soft drink, only one of only 2 states to have one, and was invented there in 1927.
Interesting.
Nevada's is Red Bull. Uh,
Do we have any Juggalo states out there that like Fago?
let me see. Illinois is Green River, which
Green
River's
River
fine.
is actually really good.
Yeah, it's fine. Colorado is that Izzy drink.
Oh,
These carbonated fruit drinks exploded onto the market back in 2002. Even though they were bought by PepsiCo in 2006, they remain a Colorado invention.
you know what? I've had one of those actually,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
I was
actually was really good.
Is it? I would say you would know it if you saw it. I've never had one.
I've had one of those. It was good. It was like a unique drink flavor. I remember,
Trying to see.
but it was good.
I'm not seeing any Fago. Oh, Michigan, Fago.
Michigan, some insane clown posse group there.
Yeah,
Nice.
awesome. Yeah,
Wow, this is interesting.
yeah, Sundrop for hold on. For Minnesota.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like
Texas
it's
is
hot.
Dr. Pepper. Tennessee is
Pepper.
RC Cola.
Royal Crown Cola. Nice.
Washington is Jones Soda, which I love Jones Soda. Utah is Sprite, which is like, I don't think Sprite's really a drink. It's just what you drink when you're
I used to drink
sick.
Sprite when I was sick.
Yes, that's what you drink when you're sick, is Sprite.
Yeah.
West Virginia Mountain Dew.
There you go.
I got some weird ones.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like it.
See, I got candy left. You got another one or no?
Nope, we can do candy.
All right. What do you think Ohio's candy is?
Oh gosh. Twizzlers.
Reese Cups.
Oh, okay.
Indiana's
That's respectable.
Yeah, Indiana's peanut M&Ms.
Those are good.
Illinois Airheads. Huh.
Whoa.
Hold on. One of these states is a sociopath. I don't know. I'm terrible at geography. They're just outlines. So hold on a second. Let me see what this is. Where's this at? What do you think the worst possible candy is that I debate to even call candy? It's West Virginia. West Virginia's candy is what psychopaths eat.
Rock candy. I don't know.
It's candy corn.
Oh,
Candy corn is West Virginia's favorite candy.
you know, I've never corn. I would say
I will have. Nobody eats more than like 2 pieces before they're like, "Nah, I'm good." Like,
yeah, I'd agree.
Washington is Nerds. Virginia, Reese's Pieces. Do you say Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces, I think.
Yeah, I say Reese's Pieces. Vermont, Three Musketeers. South Carolina, Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, nice.
Rhode Island, a Heath Bar.
Okay.
Throw out some weird ones. North Dakota is Whoppers. Which I like Whoppers. It's just an odd one to be your
I do
favorite.
like them, but
Mississippi is Dum Dums.
what's your favorite candy?
It's gonna be Reese's Cups probably. But I like
Mine's
the
probably
big cups.
Reese's Cups or Kit Kats.
I do like a good Kit Kat. But I also like they make the big Kit Kat where it's just one massive Kit Kat.
Oh yeah.
I like that. And then the same thing with Reese's Cups. I don't like the regular size Reese's Cups. I like the big Reese's Cups where it's like more peanut butter. I don't know why.
I'm
Just
thinking
better.
we got a segment coming up, a candy draft.
I think that might be a good idea. Candy draft.
You, me,
All
and
right.
Bob?
Yeah, me, and Bob are gonna have another candy draft, and then we're gonna have to. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's definitely a good segment for the future. Maybe next week. We'll see. We're playing it by ear here, folks. Yeah, I think that's gonna finish us off on some weird state facts here, or weird state weird state statistics.
Yeah.
But I think it's time to hit the wrap up, Cole. So what do you think?
I think it's time. Yep. Let's do it.
Let's head on over there. We'll meet you guys over there.
And welcome back. We are at the end of the show where we wrap it up. 3 little segments in here. Grind my gears, I dig it, and get the people going.
Let's do it.
So, I want to know, Joe, what has been grinding the gears in your machine?
What has been grinding my gears? Now, I am an old man at heart. I have been for quite some time.
I think that's what makes us good friends, Joe. Is we're there.
I'm a grouchy old man at heart, and what grinds my gears, honestly, is teenagers. It's like I think it's the youthful ignorance that makes me so irrationally angry, and it's just the blatant disregard for their own surroundings. Now, we were teenagers not too long ago,
Right.
and I know that I was probably, to put it delicately, a little monster who didn't care about his surroundings.
Hooligans, I would say. Yeah. Goons.
Nuisances, some society might say. But yeah, this past weekend, I went to a skating rink, and it was full of teenagers, and patience was wearing a bit thin. Let me tell you that much. But yeah, there's something, I don't know.
I feel like, I feel like probably every generation says this, but I would still think we were respectful to elders.
I would think so. I always felt like I respected, but I mean, I don't know though, because like I feel like when we got a gaggle of us going, we're Tasmanian devils, nothing could stop us.
There probably was some moments there where we were a bit annoying to some people.
Yeah, because like I think most on a day-to-day basis, if I run into one teenager, don't bother me. Like, they keep themselves. Right. But when you get them in numbers, that's just like, I don't know what it is. It's like they think they become one. They're invincible.
It's like who can one up each other.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it gets worse and worse. Yeah, almost throw some bows in some kids' faces, but
sometimes you gotta.
There's just something about, like, whenever I come up to a pack of teenagers, something about it just makes me go, I'll fight you. I don't care. I'll take you all down. I will beat every one of you.
They'll learn.
Yeah, then they'll learn. Takes one good kick to the mouth, every one of these little guys. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. That's what's grinding my gears. Colsey, what was grinding your gears, essentially?
Well, I like some chicken wings, like the next guy. You a fan of some chicken wings?
Oh, I love me some chicken wings.
Now, when you order wings, how do you order them?
I'm in one of two camps. I either go hot. I'm not a big fan of spicy things. So I either get hot traditional, which that's about the extent of my spiceometer. Or I go boneless barbecue.
Nuggets.
Nuggets. I go boneless honey barbecue.
Yeah. Okay. Now, regardless of sauce,
Mhm.
are you ordering these things wet?
Oh, they're always wet. I
Yeah.
don't do a
Yeah.
dry wing. That's
Now
again,
you're
that's a
asking.
nugget.
Now I'm talking. I'm gonna ask the waiter, or the waitress. I'm gonna ask them.
Extra sauce.
I'm gonna ask them for their name first, and I'm gonna say, Stacy,
Stacy,
I
let me
want
be
these
real with you.
extra wet.
Let me get you.
And then I'm gonna say, Stacy, look into my eyes.
Look at
You're gonna think extra wet is the normal extra wet that you guys do.
Doused.
Stacy, I want these drowning in sauce.
Stacy, I want the sauce to wing ratio to be so wild that you can't even tell there's wings in this basket of sauce.
I want it to look like a soup of sauce.
I love
Stacy.
sauce on anything. Like
Me too.
I always prefer a bunch of sauce on something.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got wings today. I got wings because
okay.
it's traditional Tuesday at B-Dubs.
Oh, okay.
And I'm talking to you, B-Dubs. I called and asked for extra wet. And they weren't extra wet.
Were they barely wet?
They were weaker than wet. Yeah.
They were less wet than normal?
Yeah.
Man.
So, my beef is with B-Dubs. I'm sick and tired of this game. Next time I'm going to walk back in that kitchen and I'm going to take
let
the
me
sauce
them.
and I'm going to dump them on my wings.
Now, would you pay an extra, let's say $4.99 to sauce them yourself?
100%. Yep. Because I've been down this road too many times with B-Dubs where I ask for extra wet wings and they are not near extra wet.
Yeah, you're in an abusive relationship with B-Dubs. You keep going back, man.
I'm about done with them.
They're on their what's end.
Yeah, so that's been grinding my gears. But you know what? I need to cool off. I need to go to my Zen spot. I need to go to the garden.
Let's go to the garden.
So, Joe, what's in your garden?
Get to dig in here. It's a food thing again. What's your favorite ice cream location? Because I love ice cream. It's one of my favorite flavor, or one of my favorite desserts.
Ice cream location.
Yeah, like if you're like, let's go get ice cream. What's the first place that pops in your head?
I think a lot of people are going to say Cold Stone, but I'm a big fan of actually just Dairy Queen Blizzards or something like that.
It is a 50-50 for me between Cold Stone and Dairy Queen. Like if I am in the mood for a cone, I'm going to Dairy Queen. I'm getting a plain vanilla cone dipped in chocolate.
Yeah.
No, that's
solid.
I have to be in the mood for that. Yesterday, I was in the mood for a shake. So I was like, let's get to Cold Stone. I need to get me some Cold Stone because I need to get me a cake batter shake. Man, is it good, dude.
That's fire.
It's
fire.
so good. It tastes as the taste. Do you know what? Hold on, crap. I just realized that there's an airplane behind us that goes in the sky, and I understand this is a virtual environment, and I swear on my life that's never been there. You seen this?
I've
airplane?
Actually seen that before.
Okay.
There was a conspiracy theory that I read that those are chemtrails. the steam you see from?
Yeah, I know chemtrails. That's gonna bother me every time we record now. I'm gonna have to keep track on how often that plane goes by.
It resets. It resets.
It's got to reset. But yeah, Cold Stone Creamery, dude. It's got primo ice cream. I don't want all that stuff in there. I just want a good straight up and down.
Yeah.
Straight up and down cake batter shake. It's got the consistency of cake batter. It tastes exactly like cake batter. So good.
I might have to get a Blizzard after this.
After this, yeah. I am so hungry. I essentially inhaled an entire chicken sandwich earlier, and I'm still hungry. So I'm like, my mouth's been watering. Now I was like, oh man, I want McDonald's. Now I'm like, oh man, now I want some wet wings. Now I'm feeling a Dairy Queen cone. It's my Uber order is gonna be weird.
What in my garden, it does not have to do with food.
Okay, cool.
So maybe that'll bring you off of that. But I found a little story. Are you familiar with the Little League World Series?
Kind of. Not really. Not a sports fan.
Well, it's literally that's what it is. It's Little Leaguer baseball kids playing baseball. Little World Series that they have.
Yeah.
Now, it's actually quite fun to watch because they're not pros, but they're good. They're really good. They'd beat me for sure.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I
no,
could feel
these
like you
kids
could
are
take these
good.
kids.
They're top of the line. But there was a viral video kind of, and this Oklahoma little leaguer, he pitched the baseball and it hit the other kid in the head, the batter.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of sad. But
So are we saying it's intentional?
no, it was a complete accident.
Right.
And the kid on the who pitched it was distraught. He felt really bad.
Oh, okay.
He was almost in tears on the mound. And
Oh, man.
the kid who got hit, it took him a little bit, but then he got better and he was able to walk to first base and stuff. And he could still tell that the pitcher was, feeling pretty bad. The kid walks up to him at the mound, gives the kid a hug, and says, "Hey,
okay.
You're doing just great. It's fine."
Yeah. Stuff happens.
That's what he said to him in quotes,
Nice.
And dude, like, I thought that little kid right there would just,
Mad respect.
what a nice kid, He just
A little
took a
gentleman.
beam of a baseball to the head.
Right to the
And
dome.
he comes up to him and he's just like, "It was an accident. It's cool, man. It's whatever."
Probably concussed.
Probably.
He
didn't know where he was standing.
Yeah, he didn't know. He thought he was at home. He didn't know what was going on. But no, that's really good. I'm glad to see it. I mean, it sucks that in, let's say, 5 years he's going to be a delinquent and be a horrible teenager, but maybe he'll get past it. Maybe there's hope for him. Maybe he'll be one of the
there's
good
hope
ones.
It's nice to see something good on the
little
social
wholesome.
media side,
Yeah. That's nice. But
all right,
I think
now
it's time to get the people going, man.
We need to get the people going, get them set off for this week.
Mm-hmm.
So
Let's
wanna go
get
first?
the people going. I'll go first. There's a quote by Winston S. Churchill. You ready for this?
Okay.
Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is courage to continue that counts.
Ooh.
Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep
That's
on
basically
keeping
what
on.
he said. He should have
never
said
stop
that.
moving. You know what I can boil this down to? Keep on swimming.
Keep on.
Keep on swimming.
You just did 2
keep on
quotes.
swimming.
I like it.
I'm saying, no, I think if I boil it down to it, I think that's what they're saying. Keep on swimming.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, keep on trucking.
Mm-hmm.
What
do you got, Kooky?
I got a very simple one, and I did this in honor of our conspiracy theory segment we did in this show.
Okay.
This one is called, in quotes, it's "Gone Squatching."
My dad's gonna love this
Gone
one.
Squatching. There is a show where I forget
Mhm.
the name of it actually, but they hunt.
I think it's just
Bigfoot.
Sasquatch hunters.
Yeah, something like that. There's in the
Or
search
maybe
for
it's
Bigfoot.
the hunt for Bigfoot. Yeah.
And I just,
That's fine.
I so do not believe in Bigfoot. I'm sorry, Papa Joe.
Yeah.
I know you might be a Bigfoot fan, but
He's a believer.
I do not believe in them. You can
Mhm.
comment and you can diss me. It's fine. I respect you. But I don't, because I feel like at this moment, someone would just be like, "Why don't you pull out your iPhone and take a high def video of
Yeah.
this?" And not, wwhy is it always
Hit me with
taped on a
Yeah.
1960 recorder that's
hand cranked. Yeah. I
But
want to see
you know
10
what?
foot Bigfoot in 1080p. That's all I'm asking
Yeah,
for.
that's seriously.
I'll even take
come on.
720.
Yeah. You can even video him in slow mo, and we can get the gait of him and everything. Like,
Mhm.
come on. But
Yeah.
I like the lore. I like the people going out
Community.
there squatching is what they call it.
Yeah.
Going squatching.
I do love that
So-
show because the rules they make up is so wild. Like they'll just pull
Oh
out a
my
Twinkie,
gosh.
be like, Bigfoot loves Twinkies.
Bigfoot
And
loves
they'll
it.
just leave it on a stump, and then it'll be gone. So you're like, see, Bigfoot took it. Like, yeah, there's no way a raccoon came by a Twinkie on a stump and just took it.
Or I always leave Channel 9 News on because Bigfoot hates that. So that way he
Yeah,
doesn't come
yeah,
into
he
my
hates it, yeah.
cabin.
Not a fan of Fox. So yeah.
But you
Yeah,
know
me
what?
neither,
I like
Bigfoot.
it. I love that. I love that you can just. I love that quote of just
Get
saying
amped.
"gone squatching." Sorry,
Gone
I'm out.
squatching.
I'm gone squatching.
Dude, that's gonna be my new voicemail outage. Hey, if you can't get a hold of me, sorry, I'm out squatching.
I'm out squatching. Gone squatching.
Gone
Peace.
squatching. If you don't hear from
All
me,
right.
Bigfoot got me. Call the cops. Notify the authorities. Bigfoot has me.
Get all the Twinkies you can.
Yeah, come to the woods. Bring boxes of Twinkies. Not chocolate. He'll be offended. Yeah. But yeah, I think that wraps up the show this week. Kolsky, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that wraps it up nicely.
Nice little bow on top. Mwah.
Chef's kiss.
A beautiful. So yeah, good soup. If you can follow the socials at _ let's, or is it let's _ give it a shot?
Let's _ give it a shot. Yes, please.
Yeah, comment down below if you believe in our the Kooky conspiracy corner.
Yeah. Our bird's real. I don't know.
Our bird's real. I don't know.
I mean, they move pretty robotic. I would
it's
say,
true.
but they're kind of weird.
I've never asked a bird. Haven't interviewed a bird. Maybe we can get a bird on the show. Get their
Maybe,
input.
yeah, macaw can answer.
Yeah,
some
get a nice
questions.
macaw.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
But
Cool.
yeah, we'll catch you guys next week where we give that a shot.
Deuces.
Deuces. And marker.